Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to wait till the monitor comes in. Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. I know it's not lunchtime. It's in between somewhere. Well, it might be lunch for some. If you're on the West Coast, it's right on time. Um, but East Coast, it's almost 4:15. Guys, this might be all my fault because I should have come earlier, but my dog had a hair appointment and I got caught up trying to make some gifts and they wouldn't upload. Another thing, and I told you guys about this the other day, Fulton County has been down. They've had an IT outage for several days. Those of you who know. I was going to share it with you because it's just kind of like, did you know how like once upon a time there were some municipalities who were getting hacked and stuff like that? I'm not trying to spread a rumor. All I'm saying is, I'm just like, damn, this is a hellified outage. Okay. Let me show you guys. I'm like, y'all interfering with my very important YouTube Streets research over here. Because it's been out. I think you should recall on Sunday. I was like, I've been trying to get into Fulton County. I think it might have even been since Saturday. Fulton County is experiencing an unexpected county-wide IT outage that is currently affecting multiple systems. The Fulton County Department of Information Technology is currently working to address the issue. I mean, it's been days. What's going on? This outage is affecting Odyssey, everything. You can't get into Odyssey. You hear when the judges are like, um, in Odyssey, there's a warrant, there's da 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 da. Da. That's I'm sure there's other systems, but Odyssey is the one where you can look up all the cases and hearings and everything. I don't know how they're getting anything done. I mean, this is crazy. This outage is affecting Fulton County VoIP phones. So probably if you work from home, the voice over internet protocol, so the ones where like the Cisco type phones where they can call your desk, but if you're working from home, it rings to your computer kind of thing. So most offices are unable to accept phone calls and emails until further notice. In addition to other departments and offices, the office of the Fulton County Clerk of Superior and magistrate courts has also been impacted by this outage. Duh, because they can't access anything. The schedules, all of that stuff, update records, everything. While our downtown offices are open for business, the North and South service centers are closed. During this time, all transaction types will be limited or experience delays. However, we remain committed to serving you during this unexpected time. What does it have to do with us? A lot, because um, some of the things that I'm researching, especially specific to the Nesto case, is right here. Also, I mean, it's like a lot of stuff. So I did request those records on Calvin. What else did I request? I requested the civil actions, Shirley civil action, specifically her eviction from Bent Creek. I feel like I have that already, but right now I can spend some time looking for it. I feel like I got that though, but I'm gonna look through my files, but I asked for it again. Um, I and if I find it, then I can just cancel my request, and I won't have to pay for it again. But while I couldn't find it or didn't know if I had it, I just went ahead and put in for it. But all of my requests are still pending. And I was like, what's going on with my requests? Well, nothing's being responded to because they don't have access to the system. Because it's a system-wide outage. Girl, let's see. I'm starting from the bottom. Just getting started. Yeah. So something else funny I noticed. Okay, well, Nesto can get a mental break from Sonia. Yeah, I mean, my God. I wonder if they're able to if any of the systems like checking people in. That might be like the global tel link system, the visitor guest system. Hi Sham. Hi Lynn. And what about it? What's going on? Call me darling, Rhonda. Shawnee Pooh. Hey, hey Shay. Um, SK Lee, E to the K to the MK. Lynn, Monique, all of the ladies. Um, Let's see. CA, how are you? Monique, Lisa, Jay, Marion. Let's see. Did I say? I'm sure I said Monique, Brenda, Jay Breezy, Rockin' Robin, AK Glorious, Lily. How are you? KK, Julie on Facebook. Guys, tomorrow it's members and mods. So if you want to drop a message, obviously you can do it through a super chat, Cash App, sticker, or you can go to Facebook, like the page, and jump into the live and drop a comment over there. Just like you see Julie right here, Miss Julie. Dim Folks, Monique, Keonce, Hi Pine, how are you? J Fox, Bella, and Harmon, Sherry, Breezy, um, Terry, Miss HLS, Shar. These are the gang stars, Shar, Terry, and Miss HLS got here first. Welcome to everyone who's here. If I missed you, my bad. You know, I love everybody. Nikisha, Sunshine and Rain, Gardening. Is it Ida? Ida Childs? Aida or Ida? Marky Mom 53, Danielle. Let's see, or Danelle. Maybe Danelle. Danelle. Sonia's ponytail checking in. So guess what someone did, Patty Patty, and Shawnee Poo. Guess what happened? Somebody took their live down. I'm like, bitch. What? You done took your live down? I knew something told me yesterday before I went to bed to go ahead and juice up what I got, because you know I don't tell. I can't tell everything. I would just said, you know what? Record that thing, and damn it, I didn't do it. Okay, I did not. And let's go over here real quick. Ma'am done took her live down. Wait, did I show? Hold on. Um. Mhm. So, let me see. She must have deleted it because the amount of her views, if it was just unlisted or private, it would still show her views, but it's unlisted from. Let me see. I think why is my Tube Buddies not connecting? Let me refresh my Tube Buddy real quick and see if it'll connect, and then it'll tell us if she like deleted her videos. Yeah. So, okay. Well, we got other stuff to do. But I was just like, oops. Somebody must have felt some type of way about I don't know if it was specifically the live from last night or not. I have no idea. But ma'am certainly took it down. And I don't know if because she was talking about the case again, I don't know, maybe she doesn't understand when they say don't talk about the case or don't talk about Nesto. I guess they mean don't talk about the case, don't talk about Nesto. So I don't know what was the problem, but you know, she took her live down, and but you know, we got to see some of it. So that was good and it was interesting. It was funny. We got ourselves a nice good laugh out of it. But she was probably bothered, but you know, hey, that's okay. We didn't no one told her to go live for 3 hours. She went live on her own. So, but I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm like, she saved me from 3 hours of having to watch her live. So, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Videos. Okay, it's not showing her videos, but her views. It's just showing 22,000 views. Okay, well, okay. I don't know what happened. It's not showing a negative number. Subscribers. She got 400 subscribers this month. Okay. I don't know. She's not going to grow doing this. YouTube, I'm not going to say YouTube doesn't like um people deleting their videos. You can do what you want, but keep in mind this is a platform that sells advertising, and when you keep deleting your inventory, it's just kind of it messes with your numbers, but if that's how she wants to do business, that's on her. Um okay. So we talked about a couple of things the other day. So I told you I'm getting so something got dropped to me by a couple of people today. So whoever sent this to me, thank you. I don't know if this is like 100% or not. I believe that this is Erica King. So a couple of people sent me to Erica King's divorce on Trellis. Okay. Um, Apparently she was married to some guy, allegedly was married to some guy named Young Hughley, and I guess he is some sort of a comedian. He might be on the Young Jock show in the mornings in Atlanta. So any of you Atlanta people, if you know who that is, um, so that's where the name Hughley would come in. And I'm still reading the document, so I'm really not ready to talk about that yet. But apparently they filed for divorce in April of 2023, and I think it got finalized in November of 2023. And I think one of the things I saw is that they don't have children between them. They didn't have property or anything like that. I'm not really sure all of the details. I need to read through it. But the funny thing on the divorce was that they had like about a string of 5 aliases on it, and one of them was that name India. Another name, they had Erica, Erica, Ericka, Erica Monisha King, Erica Monisha. Like they had like literally 7 names on there. Erica King, Erica Hewley, Erica King, Hewley, Erica Monisha, India, blah, blah, blah. Oh, some of the names, like, I don't know if they were just trying to be funny, but like they legit had 7, 8 name combinations on this divorce. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that was Erica Hughley. YouTube streets will find all the business. Yeah, that's why I strongly advise if you're not with the shits, don't come out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a good amount of I don't give a you know what? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't have anything to hide. You have to have that type of attitude about you, because when they dig up your dirt, like, not that that's even bad. I mean, a divorce is a divorce, right? So that's not anything that's secret. But if that's going to bother you, people talking about your business when you turn yourself to a public figure, then I would advise not to do that. You know what I mean saying? Like I would strongly advise not to do that. So, and that was something I didn't just come out here like this. I had to learn that over time, like, oh, okay. And then especially how my journey on YouTube evolved, that was definitely a lesson that I had to learn, that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn that lesson too. So, okay. Okay. Uh Nesto and Sonia are going to use sympathetic folk. I don't know that people are going to be super sympathetic to that. Some people were commenting that they thought that Erica Hughley would probably get off, for sympathy for her illness. I don't think so. I think the more that she cooperates and paints the picture for them to handle Nesto, that will get her what she wants. Just on some, they run people to the prison and send them to the medical ward all the time. You know what I mean? Um, they got people in there fighting cancer and all kinds of heart ailments and major illnesses. So, um, yeah. Why does she even bother going live? I thought that she was trying to get Oh, well, because she doesn't have anything better to do and she wants to be out here. She wants to be a blogger. She wants to be a blogger and she wants to do what everyone else is doing because she thinks she can do a better job. But she can't handle the heat. She doesn't come prepared. She doesn't have any she doesn't have a she doesn't have a purpose. She's not prepared. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what she's trying to, if in fact she's trying to be a blogger, you need to figure out what you're trying to blog about and handle yourself accordingly. Like I said, I don't want to give out too much detail, but just like any job, if you have to go to a meeting, you're going to get prepared, right? If your manager calls you, Jay, and says, I need you to give me an update on the last 30 days, you're going to get in the computer and you're going to run some reports, right? You can get some receipts so you can talk about what happened, what you expect to happen, and you're going to kind of follow that cadence of like the SWOT, like the strengths, opportunities, threats, and weaknesses, or wins and losses for the month. You're going to talk about what you need. You're going to speak to your business, right? So I don't think this lady has any business experience. I don't think she knows how to present information. I don't think she understands how to develop a story. I think that she is too emotionally tied, but she is telling us that she's not. Therefore, she's unable to really create a cohesive storyline because the information doesn't align. She tells us that she's not emotionally tied, but clearly she is. And she tells us that he's innocent, but she doesn't know how to articulate the facts to help people understand her point of view or the fact that he is innocent, right? She just wants us to, and we don't know you, sis. We don't know you. We just know of you. And most people with their own brain are not going to just play follow the leader. Okay. Anyway, okay. So we were going to look at Ms. Waller's live today, and I'm sure she's probably in the bushes taking great pleasure in knowing that she's taken down all of her lives. Now, I do have her live with Carl Thomas's baby mom, but I don't have it teed up. I did start recording that when she was live with her a long time ago. But I think maybe an hour and a half left. I don't know that anyone is interested in even seeing that one, the one with Big Bird. Um, Carl Thomas baby mom or whatever her name is. I can't remember. Um, so that plan is kind of squashed for today. But just to be honest, I'm not really like heard about that because we've been planning to do for a while some addressing the comments. So I think today is a good time to do that. Also, I do owe you guys some throwback. Now, I'm going to say this again. I don't really post, like, I do content, right? I do commentary content. And the content that I do primarily, I don't really spend a lot of time producing and uploading video. I do sometimes, a couple times a month, I will put up a video or two, a short, right? Not just shorts, but like a shorter video. Anyway, long story short, what I'm gonna say is some people have come to the comments about the throwbacks to say that the sound quality, the man is in jail. Like, I can't preface this enough. The man is in jail. He's in a dormitory, and this is a global tel link call on a jail phone. Okay, that's number one. And number two, I am not. So, what I would need to do to bump the quality of the sound, I'm not in a position to do and be able to do everything else that I do on this internet. I can't take time to do that. So, if the quality is not good and you guys don't think it's you know, but I mean, from the numbers, people are listening. So I just want to preface that it is what it is. You know what I mean? I feel like the quality is good enough. If the quality were really bad, I wouldn't even put it out. But for me to edit like sound quality and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know you do. You're so sweet. And I know that there's a group of people who really enjoy it. And you guys are watching. You guys are watching. It's probably Ponytail and her sock puppets. I swear to God, I listened to that and I was reading the comments today and my side was hurting so bad today. That sock puppet comment and the person that called her girl la la, which was all the same comment, that she probably deleted that because of for the comments alone. The comments were dragging her in such a funny way. It was so funny. I'm so glad that we went over there even just for the little bit that we did because it's priceless. That was that lot was hilarious. We clicked in at the right time and we got just enough. Okay. But yeah, okay, so we'll do that. Let's do some addressing the comments. And I don't even know what is teed up. Let's see where we left. Where we left off was October. I think we were getting ready to go into October 6th. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if there's like any phone, like I don't know if they're giving out phone numbers, email addresses in this, because I haven't let me see, where are we? I think we were going to be at, let me see, just to double confirm where we left off, because we could actually do that now too. And we'd be in October 6th. I just want to make sure where we left off. Um, or we could do addressing the comments and I could do a separate video, but let's see. Um, okay, let me just check one thing and then I could possibly, we could just listen to it live. Um, but then it won't be like a clean copy, but that's okay. Um, so the last couple times I did it, let's see, was it live? So reaction part 2, throwback last week. Was this a throwback 16, 17? It was like right, okay, 19, okay, there we go. Okay, so we would be at, this would be 21, okay, right here, and that would be October 6th. And I don't know, there was some person, I'm gonna just, so there's, I don't even want to read the whole comment because it was just, I don't even give it any shine, but there's someone who was writing like books yesterday in Sonia's comments, and that person wrote a comment over here. And we'll talk about that real quick. And then we'll get into this. I guess that would probably be appropriate. Um, so just a second. Let me get over here to this. So Nesto, so Sonia went to visit Nesto in one of those videos, right? And she had on a silver jacket. And what did he say? I see you got on your platinum joint. I see you got on your space jacket. It was like a couple different visits. She had on two different she had a jacket and she had a vest. And all I did was post the damn vest and said this was the space jacket photo shoot. And the Sonia folks are all up in their damn feelings about me posting something. It's like, why do y'all care so much about what I think? I didn't even post what I think. I just said space jacket photo shoot. That's what Nesto said. Jarrell said, finally caught alive. Well, welcome, 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 sir. Welcome to the Men of Bougie Gang. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are going to have to do a Kendra G style show one day, and let the ladies put their information out, or however we're going to do it our way, but you guys get what I'm saying. Because there seemed to be, I mean, there might be some opportunity there. Okay. Anyway, I am trying to figure out why, and there was 134 comments, y'all. All I said was the space jacket photo shoot. And some people were having a key and everything, right? I'll make this bigger. But there was one person who, girl, she wrote a whole damn pamphlet, okay? And I really didn't even care. Like it was this person right here, and she was all up in Sonia's comments the other day. And sis, if you're in the bushes, that's fine. She said, like, you have to tell me this. You're on my channel, okay? I know Sonia's not a celebrity. Like, all I did, this was the tie-in. So Sonia goes to Nesto's. We see the video, right? And he says something about the jacket. And I just happened to remember in her Instagram, she had a picture that day or a day talking about she was in a photo shoot and it looked like the exact same outfit. So you can see when I snapped this picture one day ago, but this was back in like December or something. So if this was in December, this would have been the day after that happened, right? So one day ago isn't when I snapped it. That's when the picture was taken, right? On Instagram. So at the end of the day, the bottom line is it triggered that I remembered that I had screenshot that, and oh, there it is. She's showing up for a visit. This person, one of her sock puppet accounts, she is not a celebrity. However, I've been seeing a lot of celebrities recently. Like, I didn't say anything about the fucking jacket. Nesto's the one, and we all know Beyonce did the whole Renaissance tour with the platinum and the silver. I don't care what this girl wears. She is not a celebrity. However, I've been seeing a lot of celebrities recently wearing these metallic turtle shell, gold and silver fake breast bustier, halter tops, boots, jackets recently at all red carpets. No one else seems to have any issue, and I don't see anyone calling them out. Who? This was the jacket from the photo shoot referenced in the video. Do you see how insecure Sonia is and the people that follow her that have to parse every single. If you don't like critique or feedback, this is the wrong place to come because we chop it up on everything. Okay. And I wasn't even going to talk about this because I don't care about the stupid jacket, but it's the sock puppets that come to the comments are just ridiculous. I'm going to. I think you're in there, Glorious. I saw you. Why can't the lay person wear it? I don't who said anything? All I said was this was the space jacket photo shoot that Nesto called out, right? I don't care what this chick, she could walk around with a damn basket and in a barrel if she wants to. It's no makes no difference to me. I don't care. Is it my style? No, but for real though, I also keep wearing a lot of people. I also keep hearing a lot of people talking about how childish she she Ernesto are. I don't know what that means. Talking about how childish she maybe and Ernesto are, but it's also childish to continue to relentlessly for YouTubers and commentators alike to diligently make fun of their edges, hairline, hairstyles, clothing choices, etc. I don't think I've heard it to this degree since I was in the 6th grade from educated people. This is why there's so much unaliving in the world, or at least one of the reasons making people feel worthless and unwanted. If somebody is going to feel worthless and unwanted because they decided to come onto social media and act like a complete asshole and then get treated like one, that's not my problem. I'm not gonna cop to any of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Sonia feels like, but if Sonia feels worthless and unwanted, this is not the place to be. And that is not, I'm not going in that deep with her. I'm watching the videos of her talking to her boyfriend at the jail. That's it. That's it. And that's all. Okay. This is why there's okay. So nobody's sin, then she goes into God. Nobody's sin is greater than the other people's sin unless you killed somebody. This person sounds like a complete fool. So we got to stop acting like our stuff don't stink and we've never done anything wrong in our lives. Sonia being with Nesto was wrong and it hurt Shirley. The thing that you did wrong may have hurt somebody else in a different way. I don't understand like why this person even came to bother me. Um I did a cursory search on Google and this jacket is definitely trending, so much so that they sold out on Fashion Nova. I'm so sorry, health happy Amira. I don't really care. Like all due respect, I don't care about Fashion Nova and I don't care about the jacket. I posted the jacket because that was the outfit she had on when she went to Nesto's to visit that day. And he said it was a space jacket. I see you got on your space jacket. That was it. But because I posted it, people are reading way more into it. And I didn't even say anything. I didn't say, look at that old crazy outfit. I didn't say anything. I didn't say a fucking word. Sonia thinks she's being bullied. Okay, I didn't say a damn word. Thank you so much for your membership, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, thank you for supporting. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Glorious, this might be you. I think some of the disdain demonstrated has to do with the brazenness of it all. There has always been a primal dislike for the other woman or side piece in this case. In this case, alleged, what would have probably been best for her to do is try to stay on the outskirts or in the woodwork. I'm just saying. I understand the social media double edged, but you can't try to play the game if the chips but you can't try to play the game if the chips are already stacked against you. So that's coming from our friend in the chat. She says, the lady says, Gloria, thank you, sister, for the constructive comment. I appreciate it and completely understand your point. And that said, there has been an understanding that she tried to stay on the outskirts, but we were so hungry to know who she was and dug up from out the bushes. Oh, as she started a channel. I look, however it got dug up is however it got dug up. But at the end of the day, this is what I don't like. I'm gonna just be honest. If you got a problem with what someone specifically something that was done somewhere else, please don't drop that shit in my comments because that has nothing to do with me. It really doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, take that beef up with that person. Don't bring that to me because you're not going to get anything out of me for it or from it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sonia came out to the YouTube streets just as much as she was brought out to the YouTube streets. That's my opinion on that. And she is a willing participant as she still has 5 videos posted on her channel. And at the end of the day, if Sonia packs up her channel and goes away tomorrow, Sonia is featured as the girlfriend of Mr. Ernesto Williams on calls that are being posted on a regular basis on this internet on an array of channels. So if she didn't want to be associated with this ninja, she shouldn't have been around, whether she knew that calls and videos were going to be released or not. Not my problem. Does that make sense? Oh, someone dropped me a well, thank you. Did anyone notice Judge McAfee has taken Sonia under her? Who's Judge McAfee? Sonia said she's her producer. I don't know who that is. Judge McPhee? Okay, tell me about that in a minute. I'm gonna keep that highlighted. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Okay. And if that's someone who has a channel, I don't even want to discuss it. I don't expect anyone to discuss my channel on another channel, and I'm not going to discuss anyone else on mine. So I don't know who that is. Yeah, please don't. Don't do that. We're not doing that today. So I don't care where she is, who she's with, and what she's doing. Please don't drop anything like that in my chat because number one, we're doing addressing the comments, and I'm not interested in. I don't know, need to know what she's doing on other people's channels. You know what I'm saying? That's not any of my concern. I'm not up in her business like that. Like one thing I'm not going to do is chase Sonya around the internet. That's not what we're doing. And at the end of the day, um, she deleted her content. Good for her. But at the end of also in that, you can't expect, like, I don't know what this person is talking about. Anyway, so what else was said here? Wait, let me yeah. Yeah, I don't want that person's name in my chat. I don't do that. I'm not interested in knowing anything about that person. And if she's up under this, okay. Um, okay. This person was weird. But anyway, this is my point. This person dropped like a ton of comments yesterday. I was reading them over at Sonia's, and it was weird. She was talking about my throwbacks and how do we know that I'm posting them in order? Because I said so. Like at the end of the day, it's some damn videos. it's it's audio recordings. And how do you know? Because that's what I said it is. And if somebody wants to fact check it, all they have to do is go to the Cobb County website and file for a FOIA and get whatever time range they so choose to have and fact check it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird. But that sock puppet, I it's probably Sonya at the end of the day. But you'll see this all up in here. I'm not gonna read all of this. But this person got like all pissed off, and I thought I put a comment in here somewhere. I thought I answered. I may not have. Uh did I? Oh, here I am. Nesto said space jacket, and on the day ma'am went to the photo shoot that was depicted in the recent video. If you are looking for mainstream news and journalism, this isn't it. That was my answer. You know what I mean? Like, don't come here expecting CNN, the Today Show, ABC News, Action 9. This is not it. Okay. This isn't it and won't be it. Um, okay. All right, give me just a second and we're going to move on. Yeah, I don't Sonia is part of the story. Sonia is not the story. And for me, I'm not making Sonia the story. Sonia is making herself the story, okay? And what Sonia chooses to do on this internet with whom she chooses to do it with, that is all entirely her business, and I'm going to be very honest with you, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she wants to continue the buffoonery on this internet and be mad because she's not taken seriously and people keep dragging her, that's all entirely her business. Exactly. If Sonya wants to dress, girl, if Sonya wants to dress like a baked potato in fall, who am I? I didn't even like, you guys saw what I posted. Nobody was criticizing. All I did was make the connection with the day that that video was posted and what she had posted on Instagram, and somebody took it and ran with it. Like, and maybe that was shady, but at the end of the day, so what? I didn't criticize her outfit. I just said this was the space jacket. That's exactly what Nesto said. But it was okay for him to say it, but I say it, and they go all off the cliff about trying to make it seem like I'm criticizing her. I didn't even criticize her outfit. Like when I posted that ugly blouse, I didn't say, "Hey guys, here's a link to that ugly blouse." I just posted the blouse and that it cost like 20.99, and people were like, "Oh, I like the blouse." Like the blouse. I didn't say to not like the blouse. Like anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. Um Yeah, I didn't even block that woman yet. But if she wants to come and create discourse in my comments, she'll see how that gets handled. Like at the end of the day, there's no problem with having conversations, and I try not to even get all up into the comments too much. Especially when you guys are debating and things like that. But I'm just like, girl, when it's arguing over some silly stuff, I'm not even getting involved. I promise you, I'm not getting involved because I'm not, number one, I'm not that interested. And number two, people have a right to their own opinion. But if you're looking to constantly pick a fight, this isn't the right place. More like that last stick of if you don't like the fire, stay your ass out the kitchen. Okay, period. So there's ops in the chat. I'm here for fun. Please leave if you're offended. Absolutely. Like if you're just coming to pick things apart, mm-mm. Okay. So that was just some housekeeping item. We haven't even got all deep into addressing the comments because the comments are crazy. I mean, the comments to me are quite entertaining. But we definitely need to do like a full addressing the comments. But this is someone who is heavy up in these streets. This person right here and stays up in Sonia's comments. But now that Sonia is lacking for comments, and no new content. She's taken everything off of there. What is a girl to do? So we don't know where this person's going to end up. But if you think you're going to end up in my comments to try to drag my subscribers, think again because just think again. Okay. They must not have watched Joan Rivers. Raise your hand if you're sock puppet. Girl, that sock puppet comment had me on the floor. Anyway, okay, let's see what's going on here. Um, let me see what else I had ready. Let me look at my list. We can get into this. Really, what I would like to do is shut this. If we're gonna do like a call, I don't even think I want to have this like just take this down as like a standalone, and then we'll do let me see, where are we for number, what's the length? So yeah, I mean that wouldn't be very long. We can let's bring this up now. These are going to be 3 Sonia calls back to back, and they're not really very long, but we could do them because kind of they're all semi short. So let's just do them now, and then I will probably I'll do something with them. Okay, give me just a second to bring this up. I was gonna just take this whole live and just start a new live, but we're not gonna do that. Okay. Let me do this over here. Okay. So this is going to be October 6th, October. So this is kind of interesting. These are 3 short calls, October 6th, October 7th, and October 8th. Sonia back to back to back. Oh, that's not true. Oh, I'm looking at the times. Duh. Okay, these are actually 30-minute calls. I guess we'll see what happens If I start to hear a phone number, then I'll just have to pause it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we are listening in order, by the way. You're just going to have to go to the call list. Then it'll all make sense. Because obviously I'm putting up additional content on the topic, but I do have a playlist specific to the calls. So I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to separate this live some kind of way. I'll probably put up another. I kind of would like to just go ahead and shut this one down and then restart. Um, but yeah, let's get through this first call and see how it goes, and then we might shut it down because this is going to be like this is going to be 29 minutes. I thought it was a shorter call, but it's not. It's going to be 30 minutes. So let's hear what's going on. Let's go back in time. This is call number 21, and I'm going to not interrupt at all. Let's see. Unless you guys want me to. If you guys want me to, then I will. Because there's always going to be someone to come out the bushes to be mad about something. Okay, here we go. This is this is gonna be Ernesto and Sonia call. So let's see where we are. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Give me just a second. Can you guys hear in the chat?
Hello. This is a collect call from.
Can you guys hear? Let me see. Give me a 1 in the chat. You enjoy my commentary? Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Whatever Sonia is doing, wherever she's doing it, and whoever's name she is doing it with, please don't mention it in my chat again, please. I would appreciate that. Because I don't. I don't do free advertising, and I don't care. I don't care enough like that. This story really is about Nesto and what Nesto got going on. As far as what Sonia has going on, I don't really care. It's more so as it pertains to Nesto and that whole situation, what she's doing up and down. I'm sure some other people want to talk about that, but I really don't. That's why I really didn't get into Carl Thomas, baby mom, and the other girl. I'm not interested. Okay.
An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Facility.
This is
To accept
October
this call,
6th,
press
2022.
0.
We may have
Your
already
current
heard
balance
this.
is $6.73.
Damn,
This call is from a correction
$6.73.
facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How are you? Good. Why you laughing? I always laugh. Oh, okay. That's good. Because you can go on a rampage, but I'm glad you're laughing more. That's a wonderful thing. God, you have no idea. I don't. That's called frustration. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm catching on the laughter part. That's one. Does that mean that I'm working on you? I'm blessing to you. I'm working on you. Yeah. I'm like your favorite drink, whatever that's supposed to be. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid cornbread woman. Okay, then. How's your morning going? I'm just getting to work. I rode my scooter. Bring it in the office because I get my tax today. And my tax is still expired. And I park on the street, so I didn't want to get a ticket or anything. So I rode my scooter. Does that car, does the battery go dead when you don't keep it charged up? Just sit like that? No. It's fine. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's cool. Which one is that, the little one or the Mustang? Both of them is like that. But I'm in the, both of them expired. Hell, I got my birthday, so all the tags expired. So, Um, listen here. Yeah. So I'm about to, I guess, start my day. How are you? Did you eat?
Yeah, we had some fucking cornbread and syrup and cornflakes today in a biscuit.
Cornbread.
Yeah,
Oh, how was that? That sounds a little bit country.
that is country, but that's breakfast for this morning.
Yeah.
That's supposed to keep you going. And milk, I really don't do milk, but milk blow your ass up.
It's bad for you. It's very bad for you.
Yeah, it blow you up. They say it's good for the bone, but I never heard it.
No, you can take calcium pills for that,
You take
but
what?
no, it's not. Calcium pills.
Oh, okay.
Calcium
Okay.
pills is good, better for the bones than milk. Milk is bad for you. I was watching a video last week about they had this cow just laid over, looked like it was damn near dead, and they was just pumping the milk out of the cow. And I was like, oh, is that even healthy to be trying to drink something from that animal and it looked like it's dead? It was just
Damn.
like on its last, like they just trying to tap them animals out for whatever they can get from them.
Damn.
I was like, oh, they was like, if you don't consume it, they won't take it, you know? So the more you try to consume that milk, the more they keep impregnating them, trying to keep the milk in them. It's cruel.
Kind of keep them impregnated. That's how they get the milk.
Yeah. They have to, any mammal, they have to be pregnant in order to produce milk. They just don't produce milk.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
They put that in they put that big little thing in them and they push the sperm all the way in them, get them pregnant, take the babies, you know, get the milk. Oh,
That's a painful experience for animals, ain't it?
it's very bad to be in certain animals.
Damn.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
It is
It is
fucked
fucked
up
up.
how they do them.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, we don't care.
I never did all the research, but I guess my starting one interested in that. But I guess you are.
Mhm. They
Yeah.
don't care.
Damn. Okay, so what you got? What you got going on for yourself today?
Today I'm taking it easy after work. I gotta come back and clean my office. I'm gonna go run home and grab a mop because we don't have a mop, and clean my little cubby office. I was telling my sister, I was like, yeah, I gotta clean my office tomorrow. You know, you don't have a damn office. You know, you got a cubby.
Damn.
I know you don't let me say office, but I mean, you have a door. So I mean, you know.
Damn, it's that small?
No, it's yeah, but I have a window, so the windows will save me because you're not claustrophobic as fuck. But the door has a glass window, and there's a window to the outside that I face. So
Oh, so you see the
it's
front
safe.
part. You see the front?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see out the window. Yeah, so it's cool. And it's,
Oh,
I mean, he wanted me to go into the main office where you come in the reception area.
yeah.
I didn't want to be like out there. I didn't want to be the first person that you run into when you come into the office.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
So how did
I
you
was like,
sleep
good.
last night? What time you went to bed?
Around 12 because Kalia, my niece, and Kaden called me. They FaceTimed me last night, and I was on my way home from my son's house. Um, and then I went to sleep. I put myself to sleep because I didn't take a nap yesterday when I got off work like I normally do. I couldn't. My phone kept ringing, so I wasn't able to.
Sleep.
So yeah, because Alfie called me, and then I had to get up and I had to go get some pictures developed off the phone to send to her. You know, 'cause she hadn't seen me in 10 years, and for the kids. And then I went to Walmart before I went to Tomas's house actually.
Oh, okay, okay. So
You know, I don't do shit. My life is boring as hell.
who?
I said, you know, I don't do shit. My life is boring right now. I mean, I'm all right with it because I know it's about to get like really hectic. So I'm okay with the downside of it all right now.
Okay, so how's that going for you?
What, being without you?
Yeah, your business going on. How's that gonna work? You're funny.
You're funnier. So far, I'm just, we pay rent today. He went to try to go pay rent yesterday, but nobody was in the office for him to give him that 17,000. So we got to pay it today. I don't know where the hell that lady was. She didn't even respond. I called her. What the hell was that? And then she didn't answer. So I don't know what happened. But I sent her a text and told her my partner was outside trying to pay rent. She didn't pick up or call me back. Them Jews be wanting that money.
Sure do.
Mm-hmm.
So why you have to go find the owner then?
'Cause she's the person to go to. I'm not gonna worry about it. We were there. I sent her a text. The thing of it is half the damn people in that plaza aren't even paying their rent. So for them to get $17,000 a month for somebody that's not even there, faithfully, they'll get it. But she was like, we pay it usually on the 5th or the 6th, and they don't charge us late fees. So if they're dealing with so much, they claim they're dealing with so much ratchetness over there. They like, oh, well, shit, at least they paying. We ain't gonna worry about the late fee. I'll be damned. Because I was talking to the Asian guy who got the hair store, Sammy, and he was giving me the gossip because I go in there and buy stuff from him. And he was like, I was like, really, you seen Devorah? He was like, no, I'm not trying to see her. I was like, oh, you don't like her? He was like, I paid my rent. I was like, no, really? He's like, not in a couple months. I was like, how does that work? Like, my tenants always paid me faithfully at the commercial property. It was the ones at the house that gave me problems, but the ones at my commercial property, where the businesses were at, they paid. But then one dude was a street dude, so he had street money. And then my other guy, he was a builder. So he was building new houses. So he had other streams of income, not just riding on the business itself. Because the street dude, Willie, he only got, both his units are vacant. They're just sitting there. He's not even doing anything with them to make money, to even pay the rent. The restaurant is the only one that's making money.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all plan on going according to plan?
I mean, once I get my plans together, I'm good. It's a go. I thought they
was gone. I thought y'all got approved.
No, he gonna tell me yesterday when he called. Oh shit, I gotta do this motion to dismiss. He told me yesterday that there were some things with the county that they had to revise. And I was like, that's not what you said a couple of weeks ago. You said the county was a go. Now it's some things need to be revised. So the plans were so fucked up. I was trying to figure out how did the county even pass it. I remember 2 years ago when that building fell down, and remember when that big building collapsed in South Beach?
Yeah.
It was on the news for like a whole week, right? And
Yeah,
they couldn't find, they ended up being like 100 people that died. They didn't find nobody else after they stopped putting it on the news. Let me put some money in the thing. I forgot. Okay, so the thing with, so this getting out thing, you have to do something on your end because I cannot find you. Your name does not pop up. Everybody, other Williams, it's like 5 Williams on here. I know it's more than 5 Williams in there. So it's a matter of you doing something. So you need to find out. What it is that you need to do on your end because I can't find you. I put in all your.
It's called gettingout.com?
Yeah.
www.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can't find it.
Right. So figure out with the pad. Have fun. Figure out what it is. That I need to do. What the fuck? 20th. Debit, credit card. Anyway, I'm trying to put some money on it.
No, it said you got to set the account up.
I set the account up. It's set up, but I can't. When they say when you go and try to find a facility, right?
Right.
And then you also, I'm sorry, this is what I'm doing wrong. I'm sorry. You have to, oh, shit, come on, let us go out. Up. Okay, so let me go in here. I'm on getting out, right?
Yeah.
So I got my account. I got account. And then it's facility, Georgia, Atlanta. Let's go to Cobb, because I try to find you under Cobb, because it doesn't give you, but it says Cobb Guardian. It's whatever. But anyway, when I put Williams in, right, because, you know, you got so many spellings of your name, all the Williams come up. It's only 4. Garland, Curtis, Devontae, and Taquarius, whatever the hell his name is. 28, 28, 38, and 25 years old. And they're all at Cobb, right? And it's called Cobb, right? There's no other name for it.
Yeah, it's called Cobb. It's called Cobb. Yeah.
Right. So,
maybe it got me up on the still in the Fulton County inmate.
and that's what I'm saying. You need to do something on your end, because I can't find you. So you have to do it on that end. Where they can, yeah, so then I could do it. I can, you know,
Yeah,
set my end up and whatever I got to do on this end to do it.
So did you? So you didn't ask that young lady what she gave, did you? You did.
Curious minds just want to know, like, I just be wanting. I mean, she's a very strong-minded person, right?
Okay.
She never spoke like me about how I feel about flipping back and forth, doing all that bullshit. Like, she's never had like the conversations that I've had about it, because I'd be like, oh, you know how I be like about it. You know, it ain't even that serious. I'm not, you know, flip-flopping and.
Do you know what she look like? She's got fat. She's got like.
I know. So I don't know, because she's like 6'2" with shoes on, right? Yeah, she's a big Amazon fit, right? She ain't got
no problems in there. She ain't got no problems in there.
Nobody messing with her, right? She's a sweetheart, but she's Cobb County, right? All right, let me put this on your phone.
What are you doing?
Putting money on your phone account, because it said I had $1 left.
Oh.
I just put a little at a time, just in case you leave. I don't want to have my money back.
That's right. You're right.
I just be stone feeding them and shit. Like, I don't need all of that. I watch this daily. So plus they tell you when I accept the call how much money I have on there. So it's money in there now. So
okay. Well, I'm gonna get on the phone so we can budget our phone. I don't want to go. I don't need to talk 30 minutes unless you want to talk 30 minutes. I like calling you 8:30 starting your day off.
Yeah, like you used to.
Yeah, I like that. That's a turn on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fuck me lonely all day.
Shut up. Yeah.
How did you sleep?
I went to bed about 10:30, but kind of hard. I used to get used to these doors popping because we got to get up every day at 5 just to count, and then the next day is ours. It's just some doors popping I got to get used to.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Because they come around checking that count all the time with the little machine.
Oh, they got a machine they do it? They don't just come in and count manually?
One time a day at 5 o'clock in the morning. But they come in,
okay.
It's like a little fog thing. They punch a wall. They walk through and punch the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they count their people.
Yeah, ain't no drama. Ain't nothing going on like that. It's straight. Pretty straight. Yeah.
A lot of older people there. It's probably a lot of younger people there, right?
It's kind of mixed like. Yeah, but
really? There's some old heads in there?
Yeah. It's pretty cool though. It's straight. Good. Watch the news 3 times a day. That's good. So,
oh, okay. Say that.
That's good. a lot of killing
Keep you
going
in
on.
touch.
Yeah. A lot going on. Gas prices going back to what I see. So you
Oh, it's
still in
bad
the
out here.
Huh?
I mean, it's bad. I don't know what they're going to do.
It's bad.
It's bad. Prices of rent going up, mortgages going up, pay staying the same. Like they're not trying to pay you, so but they want to tap you out. And there's a lot of people getting roommates. I was like, for real, like
A lot of people what?
getting roommates.
For real?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay, I was watching this video. This white guy. I always watch these like stupid rich white guy videos, like how they give advice to people. And they always say, "What would you tell your younger self 20 years ago? What you know today? What advice would you give your younger self 20 years ago?" And he was like, "In my 20s, keep a roommate. You really don't need to spend money on unnecessary stuff. Don't buy cars, like expensive cars and stuff. Don't be out here like trying to flex." And I don't know what word he used, but flex. Don't be out here flexing. Hold on to your money and just invest. But he definitely was like, get a roommate. Roommate. No need for you to pay all of those bills to be in a place by yourself. You're not utilizing the whole place. It's just wasted money. So and I was like, really? Because we are raised that when we get 18, get out.
Right.
But Spanish people always keep you, and Indians too. The Indians from India, they keep their kids in the house till they get married. They stay in the house 28, 20. Yeah, they keep them in the house till they get married, and then once they get married, they go off and they have a family in their house. And then it's their household with their family. But I guess blacks and whites, Americans, we be like, you 18, get out.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Get go. But I guess in this time, I mean, that was fine in the 80s and the 90s because it was affordable. It was very affordable to do that. Now it's just ridiculous. And it just makes more sense. That's what I was telling my son and daughter, like, y'all need to just stay in that house together because that house is big anyway. And there's no need for just them two, Katie and Sydney, just to be in the house because that's all that's in the house right now.
Right.
And she really don't want to live with nobody. So Sydney's kind of like liking the peace of it all. But her brother's quiet and clean, and that's her brother. So
Right.
I was like, y'all just get it together and just times is fucked up. So until he moved to LA, because that's his end game, moved to LA because he's trying to be a writer. I was like, you need to go to Atlanta because Miami ain't doing shit for you.
What kind of writing you talking about?
He's gonna write some movies, and TV, sitcoms, stuff like that.
Really?
And that's what he's in college for. Be a writer.
Okay, is he good at it?
No idea. I told him last night. I was like, because he has this drawing thing that he bought, and I was like, you like to draw? He was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know you. Like, because he never really talked, about dreams and aspirations. I only knew once we went to the college that he said he wanted to go to, because he's a gamer. I thought he was going to go for gaming. That he wanted to be a writer, because when we went to the orientation, we walked through the college and stuff, and I'm like, what are you trying to do when you go here? And he was like, I want to be a writer. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. You don't share. He talks more though now. Me and him talk like we'll be on the phone for like an hour or two, just talking about the world, and I got to give him some street knowledge because he don't really have no street in him. He don't have street in him at all, and because he went to white schools, so I have to give him like an hour of street shit. Don't get got conversations. So he don't be green out here.
What kind
I
of?
like the same thing.
So, but you don't know what kind of, is it good at writing or not? You never checked him on that.
No, I've been trying to get him with my niece because when she does her skits out there in California, she does a lot of her writing. She writes and edits her skits, right? Plus my friend, the one I was with in March, in California, Bridget, the one that hangs with Patty, she her son Micah, which is Gerald's son, Layla, whatever, the girl who did that Chicago, the Shy.
Yeah, yeah.
So him and her do projects together, and he just got an award, and then plus he be in Las Vegas with his granddaddy Eddie Levert. So he's in that industry. And then I have another friend who my ex's sister, who I'm really cool with, Tracy. She works for Tyler Perry. She's got that she's a producer for what's that talk show? Not the talk. What's them black chicks that she does that? She used to do the Judge show, the Black Judge show. I don't watch the show.
I think they canceled it.
Yeah, they did. They just canceled it, right?
Yeah.
And then she does so she's a TV producer. So she's in television. And then I got one other person.
I want somebody to get this movie for me. I need my life being a movie.
That's what I was saying. Like, right. So, right. He could do that. He could write that because that's what he's in school for. Everything to do with writing a movie or a sitcom or any of that. But he's in school to do all of that, to learn how to, to format it, to direct, all of that. Because the school he goes to, that's all it is an industry school. If you want to be in music or producing or writing or magazine work, book writing, that's all, in gaming, full sale. That's where he goes. And a lot of people went there because I went to the orientation and they was doing the little slides where they were showing everybody that got Grammys and stuff like that went there. So it's a really good school. It's been around for over 20 years.
Okay. Yeah, because I would like to get Denzel's son to start mine off and then let Denzel.
Oh, yeah, he could play. You couldn't he? Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I thought about that last night when I saw that little black and white I got yesterday. Yeah, man, I need to go and tighten it on that. If that motherfucking holy man got 40 men just sitting out there asking for some coins, man, let me go and get my little chip for it. Oh, and I can't even move.
You sure could. Because people like real life movies. They just like stuff like that. Because that's why that BMF shit and all of the other stuff is going to just like take off and do like it's supposed to, because people just really like true stories or a version of a true story.
Right.
They like that. Based on a book, based on a true story. People like that shit.
Because I seen Remy Martin, she got a little show on VH1, but that's kind of watered down to me. They show these guys. It is. But I don't even watch it no more. I saw it once and I was just not interested in it. Because I like American Gangster. Remember that used to come on, American Gangster? Yeah. Man, I used to watch that shit. American Gangster and then Gangland. I used to love those shows. I'm so glad. But yeah, that shit. I didn't like it. And then the way she was kind of narrating it, it kind of got a little like, it was a little hood in a sense, but that's how she talked. But I was just like, I can't get it. I ain't really like all that. She tried to make it like it was her. No, that's what I didn't like. But then the husband, like he just sitting up there ain't saying shit. Yeah, but they got a show, but it ain't. It's watered down. I'm talking about some shit like goddamn Training Day. I'm talking about some shit like that. That shit will go on forever and ever and ever. You can't go wrong with that. Or I like that movie with Denzel with the what do you call him? When he had that Bible running through the desert, he was a blind man.
You saw that book, the Book of Eli.
Yeah, Book of Eli. Yes. And
you didn't understand what they were talking about how they were trying to control the people with the Bible. The white guy, he needed that book so he can control the people. Because he's like, I need that book. I need that book. Those movies, a lot of movies be reflection on life, and they be trying to tell people shit without actually just saying it. Like, look at this, and he was like, why is it so important for you? Because he wasn't religious. I got to control these people. It's just one of me, and it's however many people that was in that town. And this book is what I need. That book is the key, because he knew how civilization was prior to what happened that made everybody die and blow up or whatever, however the world got like that. It was that book. That book.
And it's, yep, you sure right. That's the
That
type of
book.
shit I'm talking about. That type shit right there. I know I can pull that off. Now what I got going on
Mm-hmm.
now, yeah, I sure can. What would your
Mm-hmm.
character what would your character be? Cause
What
you have a mean testimony. What would your character
oh
be?
my God. The reformed girl. She's still reformed now. Still
No,
reformed. Yeah. But yet
no.
not on that fake shit. Like I ain't one of them people that like, go and somebody be like, I'm so saved now. No, that ain't me because I'm not a bad person as far as I don't fuck people over. I just do some shit that the lawmakers don't like sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But other than that, everybody got their rules. You grow up, parents give you rules, you break them.
Right, I got
Government
you.
give
I
you
got you.
rules, you break them. But I wasn't out here robbing and killing and all that type of shit.
No, I
None of that.
understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, well, my stats is up on all my shit. So anyway,
Oh,
that
okay.
little shit I did, that shit was 20, how before my son was born. So 25 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Once
Well,
I had him, I behaved myself. So I
what?
wasn't going. Mm-hmm. Once I had him, I was gonna be a good girl.
Damn.
I couldn't do all the shit I was doing. So I got tired of going to jail.
Oh, so you had your daughter first, and that one good enough?
Mm-hmm.
That one
Mm-mm.
good enough? That
I
one.
was young and dumb and was living that life. My parents. That's why I stay in my son here because my parents, they really didn't. My mother's birthday was yesterday. How weird, right? And so the siblings, we have the five of us have a group chat. And I was like, anybody gonna call their mother and say happy birthday? And everybody was like, no, no one speaks to her. And it's so weird that you have five children and you have no relationship with none of them. Like that is so weird that we just literally don't think about her at all. It's like
Man,
she died.
that's
It's
some
like she
sad.
died right when she had us.
Wow. Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there.
You have 1 minute
Okay.
remaining.
I love you. Have a wonderful day today.
I love you.
Yeah, you enjoy it. Love you too. You enjoy your day today and make the best out of it.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
All
you
right.
enjoy your day.
I sure am. All right, love.
Mhm.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Well, damn. Okay. That was called number 21. We threw it all the way back. It's October 6th. I'm going to probably replay this call again with one or two others so we could try to get caught back up because we're behind. We pretty much I didn't put anything out last week. I don't think, maybe like early in the week, but once those videos came out, it was a wrap on that. Because we were just busy, busy, busy. But I will do a recording tonight. I'm going to run that call back, just so it's kind of a clean copy with no interruptions and just the calls. Because, but we're going to talk about it right now. It was interesting to me because, I'm gonna just say I didn't know. I had a feeling Sonia had mommy issues. Okay, I had a feel since she hates women so much. Um, but wow, mom took off. Mom had a baby with the other man. I don't know if that's what broke up the family or not, but mom and her daughters. Wow. I cannot imagine as a woman being out here in the world and having five daughters, four daughters, however many daughters. I love you. You love me? Me, Monique? Oh, I love you too. You guys are so sweet. Um, I cannot imagine as a woman having all those kids and nobody talks to you. I'm a little bit shocked, but I'm kind of shocked on that. Let's see, what are we on for time? Do you guys if any of you guys want to call in, we can do that. Other than that, I mean, okay. They obviously they're talking real cute and they're talking real cute to each other, but what we know is, I mean, they're clearly crushing on each other. And I mean, clearly they've been in a relationship since the beginning. There's a there, and I would just say on the YouTube streets, you just have to be mindful that there's going to be people who want to muddy the waters and create confusion. And at the end of the day, you can't deny what you hear. I think Sonia doesn't want people feeling some type of way about her because maybe she's got some shame about, running around with some other woman's man. That's her business. That doesn't have anything to do with me and anything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like if you are for shame about what you're doing, um, and that you have been dealing with and you're running around and capping for a married man, that's your business, sis. Like, people have a right to have their opinion about whatever it is that they want. And so do you. And if you don't like it, then I would go to places where you can find people that align with your way of thinking rather than trying to change the minds of other adults, right? And living overseas. Mom packed up and bounced, okay? Um, that's crazy. Maybe Sonya was, look, if I'm like, these people are crazy, I'm getting up out of here. My daughters are damn dealing with a bunch of weirdos. We got people coming to shoot up the house in the middle of the night. I'm packing my stuff and I'm leaving. Well, maybe that's what she had to do. Mommy. Well, it sounds like, yeah, his mom. I don't know what was up with his dad, but his mom um must have, obviously had some situations going on. Sonia's mom was nowhere to be found. Mom was out living her life, touring around and doing whatever. Okay, Sonia. Okay. You asked for people to listen to the Nesto tapes in order, and I guess that is what we are doing. Okay. Um is maternal. Isn't it awful? Isn't that awful? But we don't even know what the story is. The kids may, who knows? Look, who knows? From a parent point of view, there isn't really a whole lot of leeway there, but we don't know the whole story. Because I can't imagine. But yeah, we don't know what happened with the father because it sounds like there was cheating on both sides. Um, sounds like there was a lot going on both sides. And Sonia has definitely run that information around regarding how how Chuck cheated and how the mom cheated and all of those things. Crazy. Anyway, guys, that was interesting. That was a good throwback call. I enjoyed that one. But you'll hear it again because I don't know what to do. If if I make a note of it in this video, it's just going to be missing from the sequence. So I want to kind of try to still keep with when I drop these videos, just keep them separate. So it just becomes its own playlist and dedicated if somebody wants to just listen. If even if it does have commentary on it, it's just dedicated to those videos. You know what I'm saying? Was there anything else that popped out to you guys in this video? Or in this call rather? She had nothing to say. I mean, the interesting thing is that they did go a little off script from just this, and I don't mean off script as if there was a script. Don't take everything literal out there, sock puppets in the bushes. But they did kind of start to have some regular conversation that wasn't just so transactional. Because as much as we think that Nesto talks to Shirley in a very transactional manner, he's very transactional with Sonia too. However, it revolves around him asking her to do things and be his secretary, right? Um, Surely it's just kind of rudimentary, you know what I mean? Just kind of the kind of like this is just how we deal with each other on any given day versus Sonia, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need you to do this, I need you to do that kind of thing. Um, American draping. The American dropping Tyler Perry. Look, she names everyone. Most serial killers have mommy issues. Okay, interesting tie-in. Okay. Shocked she didn't date women with these mom. Who was she talking about? She said some woman. Did you ask her if she liked girls? I wonder if she's talking about her friend who's been in jail for all these years now. Is that the person that she's talking about? 3 hours talking about a hula hoop. Sonia said she was tired of being in and out of jail. Um, Girl, she was tired of being in and out of jail. Her background probably sucks, and she probably couldn't get like a decent job. I don't know how she was working in a law office. Who hired her except for a small law firm that wasn't doing background checks because she was cute? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and record um that call over again because that's in this one, and then it'll have another call attached to it. Both of them will be 30-minute calls. It's October 6th and October 7th, and then we'll roll into October 8th. Um, and October 8th has many calls on that day. Gosh, October 8th, they talked about like 5 times. Um, it's like, damn. So October 8th, they talked 4 times, and he talked to Shirley at the last phone call. So 4 calls to Sonia. He was on the phone with Sonia for roughly about 2 hours and ended it with a 17-minute call to Shirley. Shirley is booked and busy and does not have time for the shenanigans of her husband. Are are you calling to tell me you're coming out? Like sis is on do not care until he comes out. Yeah, she had insurance fraud. There were jobs from temp agencies. Those were jobs from temp agencies. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks for coming. This was so much fun. I will get you guys up another call tonight. I wish I could. This live started differently, and I knew what I was going to do. But it's fine. I'm gonna just so when you hear this again, um, for the sequencing purposes, like these calls will always live in that call log. So but this will be in the regular playlist, but I'm gonna just re-record it into a standalone video. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day. If anything else pops off later tonight and time permitting, I will come back. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm late, but clearly Sonia is watching RTK and knew Bougie Gang was coming back to laugh at the comments on her live. I know. And she took the video down. That's okay, because you know what I know? One monkey don't stop no show. Girl, she she is not the content. So trust and believe just because she took her video down, girl, it didn't stop nothing. There is a non-stop, there is some can't stop, won't stop amount of things to talk about within this whole entire topic. So if she wants to delete her videos, that's her problem. She'll just keep chasing her tail to try to grow a channel, and I will continue to make a bag on what I want to put on my channel. So if she's worried about what I'm doing, that's fine. She'll never, you know what I mean? Like I can't keep up with her, and she definitely can't keep up with me. At the end of the day, she needs to just do what she needs to do, what is best for her channel. And if she thinks what's best for her channel is to continue to keep deleting her content, let her do that. Okay. Okay. We're going to let her do we're going to continue to let her follow her success plan um, on YouTube. And we're going to continue to see how well that is working for her, considering that she is one of the topics of the topic and can't seem to get people to the yard. Um, girl. Mm-mm-mm. I could say some things, but I won't. I could say some things, but I won't. Good. Let her get her $100. $100 is good for Sonya. That's like some allowance for a 13-year-old. That's a 13-year-old allowance. I didn't even see that, Vicky. Someone should let Sonya know that she can get a payday loan on SSD so she can pay for her tags. Isn't that awful? But that was some time ago. So hopefully her tags are good by now. Because if they're not, she got more problems on her hands. But yeah, that's a mess. That is truly a mess running around with expired tags. It was October 6th and her birthday was in September, so they were right almost at a month overdue. I mean, shit happens, but at the end of the day, ma'am, you're 55. Like, who wants to get pulled over on something like that at your big age? Okay, come on now. And it's going to cost you more money. Okay, you can't blog about bloggers. Okay, thank you, 504. Thank you. How she know if other people are paying their rent? I don't know. Thank you in advance for you're so sweet, KK. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, KK. You guys are awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go ahead and just take advantage of this time and go ahead and get dinner started. I love talking to you guys. If I missed anything or we are supposed to talk about something, anything like that, make sure to put it down in the comments or send me a note. To the people that sent me the information regarding Erica Hughley divorce, and hopefully when Fulton County gets back on track again. Fulton County is down. If you missed that announcement at the beginning, run this back to the beginning. I had some very important announcements at the beginning, some current news. So it's kind of hard to get like some updates on some things that are happening in the court system without that. But let her tell it. We're all, girl, she knows better than that. I'm not even going to address that comment because at the end of the day, I'm not going to try to let someone think that they are tricking me out of me, tricking me into discussing what my pockets are holding. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and think I'm broke, and that's fine. I'll be broke. You know what I mean? I'll be broke all day long. I can be broke because I have a whole husband. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he takes care of me. So if you want to think I'm broke, that's fine. That's fine. I'll be broke. I'll be broke because see, sis is shopping for lawsuits. Okay. Ma'am is out here shopping around for potential lawsuits. And I'm not dumb enough to sit around and I'm not going to talk about my finances because ma'am is shopping around for anybody who she thinks has some coin and wants to try to create opportunity for herself to run and come snatch bags because sis has been flim-flamming and trying to create opportunity to get other people's money, I would imagine, for a long time, starting with that insurance fraud, right? So she has a documented history of trying to get things that are not due to her, right? So, you know, I'll be broke. Just keep, yeah. Okay. Thank you, cappuccino latte. Thank you. And this kind of stuff makes her mad when you guys start dropping these cash apps and super chats and continue to spoil me. That's I'm sure that's what she absolutely doesn't like. You guys are so sweet. You guys are awesome. But yes, Sonia deleting her content from this month and last month, she's not going to get it. Like if she was even positioned to get a little check for February, she's not getting anything now. She deleted everything. That was silly. What did Jay Breezy say? Oh, girl, deeds, not leases. Okay, bills of sale, as in, you know, paid in full, paid in full, not payments and all kinds of rent and all kinds of mess like that. Girl, love your stand on business, 10 toes down. Thank you, Reef and Muff's mom. Thank you. Okay. You guys are so, yeah, I have no problem people thinking whatever they want to think about me. I know who I am. That's called being grown, right? Um well, since she's mad. Oh, girl. Funny. Okay. I think it pisses her. I think it really does. I think it does. You know what? I would be mad too, but if like I look, at the end of the day, ma'am has to figure it out. I've had to learn on this internet to learn how to not say too much because I am very helpful and I'm kind of like a teacher instinctively and I do like to help. But when I know that people are in the bushes with pads and pens trying to write down the information, what did she say? What did that? How did they do? What did they all the things? Mm-mm. Nah, I can't. Mm-mm. No. But yeah, the fact that she has gotten a little tribe to rally around her, all of the thirsty chicks. So the thirsty chicks who feel like, well, we all make mistakes. Look, that's all well and good, but all I'm going to say is this: when your husband cuts out on you, or your husband is not going to be understanding when you decide to cut out on him and you sitting up there trying to find another place to live, or your husband is over banging some other chick out, you just remember everybody messes up. All of this, pardon me, and all of this, give her grace, and all that kind of stuff, that's all well and good. But if you want to try to keep the company of thirsty chicks that don't mind cheating and don't mind cheaters and giving people like a pat on the back for doing the wrong thing, then you're going to find yourself making those type of decisions and then you're going to be mad at what comes from that. So make yourself a circle of slurs and people who cheat and do all kinds of um things to degrade themselves and downgrade themselves. And eventually you're going to see that you will be making those same type of decisions and it's going to get you nowhere. You're going to be sitting around calling friends and family, tell them that you're short on your rent or your lease is up and you don't have any place to live and all of the things that you see happening up and down the YouTube streets. And if that's the kind of company you want to keep, I would keep company with winners. I would keep um, company with people that handle business. I would keep company with people who are accomplished, people who crush goals, people who know how to set boundaries and also have standards. Okay. And I would veer away from people who like to make excuses. If making excuses is part of what you do, I don't want any part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, everything is not going to go perfect and you're only responsible out here for yourself. But I do think that if you spend more time focusing on things that will advance you and managing who you are as a person in a positive way. You don't have to worry about the thirsty chicks knocking at your back door, whether it's trying to steal your promotion, make you look bad at work, cozy up to your husband, and just do weird shit, like letting that kind of energy into your life. So, um, she has found her tribe, and good for her. And she can get all, and she can do what she wants with that. Other than that, we're over here reporting the news, talking the tea, and running through this case. I know you guys, I know I said I was going to hang up a second ago, but I know you guys have been keeping an eye on the Alex Murdaugh case. And from what I understand last night, I think they denied the new trial. So just a quick update on that. I was watching Emily D. Baker yesterday. Um, it was funny because if you guys were watching, she was getting a feed from Luna Shark, which was formerly the Murdaugh Murders podcast. And they had like they had less than 1,000 people in their live. And Emily D. Baker had like 24,000 people in her live. It was crazy. Um, I was like, "Oh my god," and she was broadcasting their feed. It was just kind of like, I mean, she does have a bigger platform, but it's too bad that they couldn't have done something together to kind of, bring some, because the Murdaugh Murders podcast did do a lot to bring a lot of attention to a case that wasn't getting a lot of attention, but I love Emily D. Baker, and I was glad that she was doing commentary. Pretty much, she had like almost a 9-hour live yesterday. So if you missed it, go catch it. Um, Things are going to ratchet up with Donna Adelson soon. She had an arraignment, all that kind of stuff. There's some stuff going on with that. I know we hadn't really had a chance to talk about a lot of that stuff, but we will. We'll get into it. I know a lot of you guys are following those cases. So down below, after I close this out, comment down below what cases are you following. Is this the main case you're following because it's got T and it's a case? Or are you following any other cases? I'm definitely keeping my ears open to the Brian Koberger, that's the Idaho murder. I'm keeping my ears open to the Gilgo murders, that's the Long Island. I am keeping my ears and eyes open to the Wendy Adelson case, or Adelson case at, complete with Wendy and Donna and everybody. Are they going to arrest the father? All that stuff. There's a few that I'm very interested in. So drop down below what you guys are paying attention to. And definitely, maybe once or twice a week, we need to make sure that oh, yes, the suitcase. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we were playing hide and go seek with the suitcase. And I was drunk and went upstairs. First, she was drunk, then she wasn't drunk. Then it was, I forgot. And then how she tried to bring her husband into it. And her ex-husband was like, yeah, no. She is a nut job. Absolutely. We talked about that. If you go down in the playlist, we talked about that one day. I'll bubble that video up. We kind of went through it a little bit, like high level, when the case was supposed to start. But you know what Nesto reminds me of with the Sarah Boone case is the fact that someone just dropped me a cat. So okay, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, E. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting. Okay. What made me like think of Nesto was the letters that she writes to the judge. That's one thing I need to try to get a hold of, are those letters. And they've read them. The court published them. So I'm sure I could probably get those, but her letters, I need to look her up and see if I can easily access her case file information. Because some of that stuff it's a shit show. It is such a shit show. This lady, if you're not familiar, she and her boyfriend, they were one or two steps away from crackhead in Florida. Anyway, they were drunks, and she got mad at her boyfriend, and she basically got him to put himself into a suitcase, and she took her drunk ass upstairs and went to sleep after he was begging her, and she filmed him on her iPhone begging her to let him out of the suitcase. and she took her trunk behind upstairs and allegedly went to sleep. Came down, said she forgot what she had done, couldn't find him, and then realized, oh my God, maybe he's still in the suitcase and sir is dead. Okay. Look her up. So yeah, there's a couple of cases. So drop down into the comments what you are following so we can get a list together and that we're following. Obviously, we're following Fani and Nathan, the sub story of what's going on with the election interference case. I'm gonna be honest, I'm high level just watching the news following election interference, but Nathan and Fani, yeah, I want to keep my eye on that. So there's lots of stuff to follow. Okay. Alrighty. Anyway, guys, you guys have a wonderful evening. I will get this teed up. I don't know if anything else. The Adelsons are like gold. I love them. Um, I don't know if phone calls is dropping anything tonight, but let me go ahead and get dinner started so that if something does pop off, I can come back for like a little cute hour or something, and then I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay. I'm following all the cases you mentioned. Aren't they all amazing? Um, one other case I didn't mention. I'll talk about it tomorrow. You guys know. Uh, the Alicia Watts case. Um, I need to get caught up on what's been going on with that because I have not been following what's been going on with the boyfriend who got arrested. That was a murder that happened here in North Carolina. And she I need to get caught up on what's going on. So I need to check into that because he is the boyfriend was apprehended. If you look it up, Alicia Watts, the boyfriend was apprehended and he is um being he's in Montgomery County and they have had some motion in his case. But I need to see where they are and when the actual trial starts and what's going on with that. So I'll have an update on that soon. But yeah, she went missing right around the same time as Carly Russell, if not the same weekend as Carly Russell. And not that Carly Russell's search took anything away from her search, but uh they were supposed to go to that 95 South comedy show um with like all those young comedians and they never ended up showing up. And she probably was, you know, unalived within a day or two of her missing. And they found her about 20 some days later. Yes, at least it was a terrible story. It was awful. But she was 85 South, excuse me. She was dating a scrub and allegedly he was still married to another woman. So I'm just going to do not deal with these men out here who want their cake and eat it too. Don't do it cuz some of them are crazy, some of them got crazy people attached to them and all of that. So anyway, but yeah, the 85 they were supposed to go to the 85 South comedy tour and never showed up. Yes, a shallow grave behind the graveyard. I've got a couple of if you scroll down in my playlist, we talked about it. And I did a live about it on the day that they found her body. So yeah, but we need to do some good follow-ups on all of that, right? And it's unfortunate for her. I think that she was a nice woman. I don't know that she knew everything she needed to know about that guy, but he was a scrub and he was a felon, and unfortunately he had a violent past, and his violent past reared its ugly head again, and I don't know what happened. If he's going to end up doing a jailhouse confession and kind of talk about what happened and what led to, but it's going to be one of those where I feel like it's going to be his version of the story and his version of the story alone, simply because I don't know that there's any there's, you know what I mean? There's probably no one who really saw what happened, to be able to give her, some peace and for us to really know what occurred. And then people like that, like, can you ever really trust what they had to say? I just don't know that I would believe anything that that man has to say. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I know I've been closing out for about 30 minutes now, but this time is really it. You guys have a good evening. This was so much fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys so much. You guys are so sweet, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. Thank you to everyone who contributed, sent a sticker, sent a super chat, sent a cash app. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everyone who've been here almost the full 2 hours. And that's it, and that's all. I do love court, and I love trials too. Yeah, I love the mysteries too, just kind of like the who done it of it all. um it is hard to say goodbye, right, Tessie? um I think I need to send you an email. I think I was typing you a response to something, but yeah, anyone who sent me like a link, anything, I'm behind. I haven't checked email in like a day, maybe since yesterday. So I will get into email. So okay, guys, let me go because my daughter's trying to talk to me now. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Or I'll see you later on this evening if something pops off. Okay. Take care, y'all. I love the interrogation videos. If you want to see a amazing interrogation video and you want to get into the Sarah Boone case, just search it on YouTube and search the complete interrogation of Sarah Boone. It will blow your mind. She's nuts. And then start from when the police got to the scene and the lead detective or the lead, there were two patrolmen, and then the kind of like, I guess, the captain or whomever um shows up, and it's a black woman, and she handles her very stern but with kid gloves, and starts kind of asking her some questions about what happened. And then the husband shows up, and she does an amazing job of keeping them separated and kind of almost simultaneously questioning them, going from place to place to place. But then when she gets to the station, just search Sarah Boone and just start watching. You'll be hooked. Woman is crazy. um Fulton County. They did have a cyber attack. I was wondering, I was like, what city is down for like 3 and 4 days? I could not access my account at all. Yeah, we talked about it earlier. If you go to the beginning of the video, everything is not down, but the main things you need to like to get to Odyssey and all that stuff down. So they had a cyber attack. Wow. I was like, something happened. So someone clicked on some malware. It was probably just as simple as someone clicking on an email they weren't supposed to click on and took the whole city down. Well, okay. Okay. All right, guys. Anyway, what a crazy day. All right. Anyway, thank you for dropping that information, Cassandra. Go to the beginning. We talked about it. Because I put myself on alert for when they bring it back up, because I need to look up my cases, right? I couldn't finish doing all of my Erica King research because I can't get into the system. So I've been going through what I'd already gotten and downloaded. That's what I was doing on Sunday, because remember I told you guys I could not get into the system, and it was weird. I thought it was just me. I was like, what did I look at something I wasn't supposed to? Girl, you know how you can't access something and all of a sudden you think that like maybe you got blocked, because the internet will have you thinking you could have got blocked, right? So I was like, well, damn, maybe I looked at something I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know. And yes, I dropped a couple of videos. You saw the videos I dropped earlier, right? We looked at her bail hearing. I do have some information about her divorce, but I need to finish reading it and a couple of other things. I wanted to pull the file of when she went to Corliss's house and slashed her tires. Corliss is her sister. I found her sister on social media, the sister that has custody of her daughter. So some of the tea is, which you would have heard this, is that Erica King is not in custody of her child. Her sister is, and she went over to her sister's house, slashed tires. Her sister pressed charges on her. I think we talked about it some months ago, but I didn't know who Corliss was, and that kind of put it all together. And so Corliss is her sister who has custody of her kid. So a mess, very messy and very deep. Anyway, guys, last time, love you guys, mean it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye, guys.